Hi everyone, today I'm creating some Christmas cards using a Sunny Studios stamp set. And I'm going to start off with some of these backgrounds. I had made these previously by using some leftover cardstock and some circles that I had in my stash. Their circles are made out of sort of a Christmas paper that has like a red, burgundy, green stripe, and I added it on some panels that I had. Now, the ones that are plain green with the circles and plain red with the circles, I really like these. I think I can turn those into some interesting cards. The other ones look way too busy and way too crazy. So at this point in the process, I'm trying to figure out, am I even going to be able to use them? The stamp set that I'm using today is called Holiday Style and it's from Sunny Studios. It creates a fantastic 3D effect bauble and you'll see that shortly when I zoom in right here. A couple of different color grays and it looks amazing. And then on the pine branch from a Christmas tree, that's a couple of different colors of green. I will put links below to the colors that I used, but I'm not showing stamping all of those out today. I've done those in advance. I was really just looking for something that I could pop straight on top of these cards and then finish them off so that again, they look a little bit interesting, but they haven't taken a ton of work. So a bit of stamping for those feature panels, some circles and some plain cardstock, and all of a sudden I have a card that is handmade and has lots of interest. I will say that for these little rectangles here, you could use a die to cut them out, or you could just use a trimmer of some sort. And it doesn't matter what you have in your stash to create the focal point. My point with these cards is that by just doing some circles on the background and a focal point on the top, you can spend your time on a smaller piece, but have that be really interesting on a bigger A2 card. At this point, I thought maybe I could change it up for the green version and I could add some dimension to the little panel. So here I'm using some foam tape. I do have some of it left in my stash and this one's quite thick, so it does make things be quite bulky. And you can see I've just used the negative space. I've used all of it. It's a red hot mess on the back there. I probably have more foam tape than I need. I really don't use it very often. And so what happened was when I added it to the card, I love the fact that it creates a little shadow. I think that looks really cool. But as soon as you turn it sideways, it just looks like a red hot mess. And so I was tilting and looking sideways and I decided that foam tape is not for me. And so I proceeded to add all of the panels to the front just nice and flat. And that means that they will be nice and easy to put in the mail if I am sending them to a recipient. I do still need to do something with those cards on the top left-hand side of the screen. I had intended on sorting through all these backing panels and turning them into completed cards, but I did not get further than doing the ones with the dots. So if anyone has any ideas on something that they think would look great on those panels on the left-hand side, then drop a comment below and let me know what you think I could do to make those into Christmas cards. I think some of them could be stretched to be birthday or another occasion, but the reality is with the color combo, they do look very Christmas. So I think maybe I should just lean into that and create some more Christmas cards with those for the holidays. You can see here that I've moved on to some of the busier backgrounds. And when I put the panel on top, it just looks so different to when it was there on its own. It really tones it down considerably. And I actually ended up liking these cards in the end. These ones here with the mittens, they're probably the craziest background, but I do think the recipient would love these cards. And so I persisted and I finished them all off by adding this topper. I will note that this one is slightly different. For this, I did use a big Christmas stamp that was on exactly the same size panel, but I will double check which stamp set this is from and I will put it on the screen because I can't remember right now, or I will put it in the description below. So if you're looking for this stamp set in particular, I will try and link to it. But I just think the size of that panel on the front is absolutely perfect and it finishes the cards off just beautifully. So if you enjoyed the video, it'd be great if you could hit the like button. I have put a couple of links here, one to a playlist of all of my Christmas videos and one to another video that I think you might enjoy. Have a great day.